said before, and passion. Those are the key components of grit. What is perseverance? Perseverance is the ability to stick with a goal, even with setbacks or challenges, while passion is a deep-seated interest and enthusiasm for what you're doing. What is a growth mindset and why do you need a growth mindset? A growth mindset is a belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It is the opposite of a fixed mindset. So there's something called a fixed mindset and there's something called a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is this is how it's meant to be done. So when it doesn't go that way, or when it doesn't work that way, or when you're unable to do it that way, you are stuck because you don't know what other way to do it. But a growth mindset is I can do it several ways. If I can't do it this way, I can do it this way. If it doesn't work this way, it might work this way. So that's the difference. A growth mindset is a belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It is opposite of a fixed mindset, which suggests that abilities are innate and cannot be changed. A growth mindset is essential for project managers as it fosters resilience, adaptability, and continuous improvement. Project managers with a growth mindset believe that challenges are opportunities for learning and growth rather than obstacles. So when you have a growth mindset, it says, I don't know how to. It says, I can't do it yet. So it comes with a yet factor. A fixed mindset will just be, I don't know how to do it, and that's it. I can't do it, and that's it. It doesn't make sense, and that's it. But with a growth mindset, you have a yet factor, which means even if I can't do it now, I can do it later. I can do it, even if I can't do it this way, I can do it another way. So there's a yet factor with the growth mindset. Benefits of grit and growth mindset as a project manager. The first benefit is resilience and perseverance, like we talked about before now. You need perseverance, the ability to keep on keeping on. Let me use that word. Continuous learning and improvement. Okay, I tried it this way, it's not working. You go back to do research on how to do it even better or how to work around it to ensure that you meet your goals and achieve your end results at the end of the day. Effective team leadership. Yes, when you have a great or growth mindset, even when every other person feels like there's no other way around it, you're able to come up with new ways to solve whatever challenge or problems you might be having as a team. So it's a very essential quality. That's the grit and growth mindset. Even if you're not a project manager, I feel this topic is a general day-to-day life um, one to have. Yes, what you need to have on your day-to-day as a human, as an individual. Another benefit of the grit and growth mindset is strong leadership qualities and also increased job satisfaction and fulfillment. So when you have this kind of mindset, you'd always have a yet mindset, which would ensure that you find satisfaction and fulfillment on your job because you know that even if it's not working out now, in the long run, with consistency, with perseverance, with passion, it will work out. So, in summary, grit and growth mindsets are essential qualities for project managers as they enable them to overcome challenges, inspire their teams, and achieve long term success. So, how do we develop a grit and growth mindset? So, this would be general as a project manager or even as an individual by cultivating grit. How do you cultivate grit? How do you cultivate grit? You need to set challenging goals. Ensure that your goal is clear to you. What do you want to achieve? Then you need to embrace setbacks. Okay, these are the challenges I experienced while trying to achieve this goal. how can I work around these challenges? How can I turn these challenges into motivating factors to reach my goal? Then also you need to find your passion. What do I like to do? What do I love to do? What is that thing that would get me out of bed and um, usher me to have a fulfilled day to ensure that I meet my set goals? Then you also need to practice self-care. Yes. So when you're doing something you find passion with, you prioritize your self-care, which means when you notice that you've hit a roadblock or you're having setback due to maybe you're unable to find motivation, you are feeling stressed out, burnt out rather, you're able to take good care of yourself because you know that to achieve this goal, you are an essential part of that project. So you need to also practice self-care. Then also build a support network. Building a support network cannot be overly emphasized because one cannot be an island on its own. You need every other person to help you um, achieve your goal. So, and when you have a growth mindset, you are not fixed on what you can do, but what others around you can also help you achieve. So, when you build a support network, even when you hit setbacks or face challenges, you know that you are able to turn to your network and you're able to get insight, know-how from them on their own experience or challenges they might have faced. And you'll be surprised that in your network, there are persons who might have been at that point or experienced a challenge or setback you're currently undergoing, which will better help you to know, okay, this was the experience this person had, this is how they went about it. And you can also use that to your advantage to say, okay, if this person went about it this way, I can go about it this way, or better still, this is how else I should go about it instead of this way. So building a support network would help you. And support network is like a community where you have like minds like you. Like minds like you that are at your level, like minds like you who are even advanced in your um, career growth, like mentors, persons who are experts in that level. So you need to build a support network. And persons, I'm not, when I say build a support network, I'm not saying only persons who are in the higher level of your career, even persons who are on the same level as you are, you can learn from each other. So building a support network is very essential. So fostering a growth mindset. Please, can you let me know if you can still hear me? Sorry, I'm not just talking to myself.
Yes, clearly.
Okay, thank you. So fostering a growth mindset, challenge fixed mindset belief. You need to challenge fixed mindset belief. There's nothing like I can't do it. I can't do it now, but I can do it later. I can't do it yet. So you need to have a yet factor in whatever challenge or setbacks you have. Then you need to focus on your efforts. Praise yourself here and there. Celebrate, seek feedback from the things like from the persons around you, from your network. Then also celebrate small wins. Celebrate your efforts. Okay, I've been able to do this. This how far I have come. I can do even better. Learn from your mistakes. Don't take mistakes as the end of the road. Learn from those mistakes. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can develop the grit and growth mindset necessary to succeed as a project manager. Okay, that's all for my slide. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, please, you can ask your questions now. Hello, can anyone still hear me?
Yes, you can. So that was actually quick. Thank you so much. I think we need more of this from persons helping us put together our minds while I get to the work done. Okay, so please, if we have questions, you can ask.
Wait, what is the Hello, any questions? If you don't have any questions, you can just say no questions. So I know that we all understood.
No questions from my end.
Thank you, Husseina.
Okay, Shakila, please, you can ask us questions. All right, just to be sure we can you.
Okay. So not really sure what question I'll ask, but I think the only question I would ask is I would make it a comment rather. I don't have any questions. I hope that we are able to like put in this slide or topic I have talked about this morning into our work, and I hope it helps us do better as developers, project managers on the scope. I think that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I want to ask a question actually. My question is, at some point when you were talking about developing grit and a growth mindset, you said we should celebrate small wins, all right? And we should also embrace setbacks, just like I heard. So I want to find out in the aspect of celebrating small wins, there's just this, I don't know if it's a cliche, where you say when they praise a peacock before it becomes too proud. So by the time you're
Sorry, could you come again? When they do what?
it's more okay, it's a kind of no, let's leave the other thing I said. I wanted to explain it that when you are celebrating small wins, people have this notion, just to explain the cliche I mentioned, people have the notion that when a particular task is not yet complete and you are celebrating small wins, there's the tendency for you not to finish up. So it's better off that you finish up, then celebrate this entire success than celebrating small wins. So how do you expound on that?
Okay. So what I have to say on that is I think it's a wrong notion. As much as we celebrate big wins, we also need to celebrate small wins. A lot of ideas that might have gone far, a lot of products, services, or ideas in general that would have scaled through have been put to rest or stopped and non-existent because there were no celebration of small wins. And celebrating small wins is almost like you being consistent at what you're doing because you know that even though it has not turned out to be what you envisaged it to be, what you want it to be, you know that in the long run it's going to get there. So when you celebrate small wins, it helps you know that okay, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there and I'm taking steps in the right direction. So small steps in the right direction. But when you do not do that, you just feel like okay, I'm not even doing anything. And that would um kill the motivation, that will kill the growth mindset that you have. That means you're having a fixed mindset. So if it doesn't turn out to be as big as you want, then you just end it there. I will cite an example. Let's take, for example, you have a product and you're trying to scale this product for it to be globally attractive. You want everybody in the world to want your product, to use your product. Then you're only able to be, let me say, nationally attractive. Only persons in your community are using this product and you do not celebrate that win because you're not yet globally attractive, that's just going to kill both your moral and the moral of persons working with you because you will feel like you have not achieved anything. And in fact, you have actually done so because word of mouth and customer experience from the persons in your community can push you to where you want to be. So if you keep a fixed mindset that okay, I have to get to this, I don't have a growth mindset to say if it doesn't pan out like this, it can be like this. It's just going to hinder the success or you achieving your goal. I hope I was able to explain what I am trying to say properly.
Yes, you did. You did explain it so well. I mean, from the explanation, I can take home that celebrating small wins, having the notion that celebrating small wins can stop you from achieving the bigger goal is the wrong notion. Right. So I also want to ask, since okay, we don't always have you, right? So I want to make good use of this opportunity. All
I
right.
think
So
somebody's talking on the call.
okay, please.
Hamza.
Is someone? Hamza, are you trying to say something? Yeah, no, please go ahead. I'm only buying time.
Sorry, I missed the first 10 minutes of this section. So I don't know if maybe you might have talked about it. I want to ask, what do project managers really manage? What kind of project do they really manage?
Okay. I think that's outside what I just talked on, but I think I can still answer that question to the best of my knowledge. So, project managers either handle projects, product, or a service. So those are things that project managers handle, either a project, a product, or a service. And the projects can vary. It depends on the let's say the community in which you are a project manager. If you are a project manager in the business community, so you'll be handling projects around the business community. If you're a project manager in the tech community like this, you'll be handling projects around tech. If it's a website development, and that's why I say project, product, or service. It might just be a product that developers are working on or are developing. You can also be a project manager for that. Or even if it's a service, something that you want to give, you want persons or customers to come and have access to, you can also manage that service as a project manager. I hope that answers your question.